guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, this is going to be who we are working with, who I'm going to be working on. I'm going to be transforming my sister-in-law to my darling into an Instagram bad bitch. That's what we're doing today. That's what we're doing today, okay? We're going to do like a hair transformation, and we're also going to do makeup, so she'll be a bad bitch. Are you ready? Are you ready? So I'm going to first of all start with the hair. We're going to install the hair by Beaufox Hair, and then we're going to move to the face. Okay guys, so this video is brought to you by Beaufox Hair. The hair comes in this beautiful lush pink package, and as you can see, it's boldly written here, Beaufox 100% human hair. And this is my first time opening the package, so I think we should unbox it together. It's just like a slide and reveal kind of package, and yeah, so this is it. This is the hair in here. It comes neatly packaged, and as you can see, there's a net. There's a coupon code here in case you want to make another purchase. So there's you can refer a friend and get $10. Then there's other discounts depending on the price, the amount you spend on the website, and then they have their social media handles here: Instagram, Facebook, email, TikTok, YouTube, and all that. So there's also a recap, which is a bonus, and that's nice. And then this is a body wave hair. This is a 24-inch closure body wave hair. So inside, you can see it has like this hook and clip in the back, and then this is what the closure looks like, and then this is the closure. So basically you can style it. The closure is pretty wide, so you can style it how you want. I think there's even already two parts there. Here on this side, if you can you see on this side, and then also on this side. So we're going to decide what look we are going for today, but once I take out the net, this is what the hair looks like. So I'm going to be transforming my sister-in-law today, but I just wanted to show you the hair first. So let's get this video started. This is the hair that we are working with. This is hair that we're working with. Beautiful lush 24-inch body wave hair. Can you see? It's so soft, like so soft. I don't even think you need to curl this hair if you don't want to. Like just like this, you can literally wear it and just go. So first things first, I'm going to install it on her head. I've just secured this clip in the back here so that it's not too loose on her head, and I'll adjust it if need be. I've just secured it like so. So I'm just going to clip this part in the back, and that's pretty much all the installation you will need. So far, this is what we have. I'm going to go ahead, cut the lace, and I'll show you guys when I'm done. See you in a minute. Now I need to transform her into a bad bee. So she said she's comfortable with this part, which is just like a C off-center part. It cannot be any deeper because this is a closure. If it was a frontal, we can take it all the way here, but I think this is fine. Now what I'm deliberating is if I should straighten or curl the hair. She said she wants it like, you know, straighter curls, not too bouncy, just slight waves. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use a straightener to give it some curls, and we're going to do her makeup, and her transformation will be complete. This hair is fully ready to go. You can literally just step out like this. It's beautiful just as it is, but we're going to try and give you some straightener curls. You can see the waves. It's just fine. This is without anything, just brushing it out a bit, because she said she did not like those set curls and she wanted it a bit more full. And the hair is pretty full already, but turn your back now. Do some shiki for us.
It's really soft.
It's so soft, can you see? So I'm just going to try and curl this bit for her so that it can be a bit more flip, but pretty much this is the hair. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do her makeup. I'm going to tie the hair, and then I'm going to... What kind of look do you want?
Natural.
Please, I've never seen where a bad bee has natural makeup. Okay, we're going to do no makeup, but like makeup. What's date experience?
What's date experience?
Something crazy that happened on dates. Couldn't even believe it. You're like, why am I out here in the streets?
There were plenty, Sha. I think that one was back there when I was in school. What level was I? I think I was in year 3 or year 4. No, year 4. There was this guy that was coming for me, Sha. I knew he was coming for marriage then. I mean, I was not someone that was not ready for that kind of thing. First of all, my turn off with the guy was because one, he was short. And that's what I mean, short.
Let me tell you guys one thing. She's high. She's one giant. You know what they call giant? She's so tall.
No, apart from that, this person was short. I think this person was the same height with Okabe. Is the same height with Ogochukwu. Most of Ogochukwu is short. As in for a lady, she's okay. You get. I know me. I know I'm not too tall, but I'm tall. So I just called my mom. I was like, Mommy, come. Do you know this person came to school to see him? Just that she had an idea, Sha. That anyhow, if I don't want, fine. If I want, that it's me to choose which one I'm comfortable with. This person was not only short, but he had a very bad attitude.
Like what did you do now? Give us gist. Why are you holding us? Why are you holding out?
No, back then in school, I don't used to talk.
Yeah.
It was my facial expression that used to do the talking for me. He had a very bad attitude. He was like too controlling. I was in my cousin's hostel. When he called me, I was like, "Where are you?" I said, "Come, this person, does he know that he's still on the waiting list? He has not even entered anywhere."
And he's questioning you.
And he's questioning me, like, "Are you my father?" I asked him, "What do you mean, where am I?" I said, "Where are you? You told me this. Why are you posting me?" I said, Kilele. So me, I was just already turned off and everything. I said, "Okay, no problem," because I didn't want to. Not everybody do. People tell me, "You are too this. You don't give people chance. You don't give them opportunity." I was like, "Okay, let me just give this guy a chance to know whether he actually meant the questions that he was asking me." I said, "Okay, no problem. I'm coming to the restaurant where you are." And now we're in Nazom.
So you accepted a date. Let me get it clear. You accepted a date with a guy that was already so controlling. What do you think will happen? Was it because like your mom knew him?
No, let's give him that benefit of doubt. I knew definitely to not work. Well, just that benefit of that, you left your comfort zone to come to school to see me. You get, let me not be rude and everything. I said, "Okay, let me come and see this person." I went with my cousin. He came with his friend. I don't know what he was thinking. So I said, why were you posting me? I was asking you where you were. And I'm like, "Come, are you okay?" I was asking, "Are you okay?" I said, "Are you talking to me?" I think he was feeling, he wanted to feel too big, like he's with his friend, that he can control and everything. I was angry. I just flared up and I was like, "Are you okay? Who are you shouting on?" I said, "Am I talking to you?" He said, are you talking to me like that? Please, you don't have anything good to say. Just leave. My mother now called me and said, "How far?" I said this to my mother. "Do you know what Momsi said?" Let me just start laughing. I said, "Why are you laughing?" She just said, "Number one, you're angry because the guy's height has already turned you off already." So there's nothing this guy would have said or done that will make you like him. That character. I think he was feeling cool with himself because he was a doctor.
Oh, he's a doctor. That's why now he's a bad boy now.
Not the only bad boy. You know me, I'm not always on Facebook. I don't know when last. I was wanting to say I should check something on Facebook, and I went. I saw that the guy was married. I said, "How good and fine for you."
So,
you found your match. Anyway. But what doctor? I don't know. Maybe because Nigerian perception of doctors.
It's like high and mighty.
High and mighty.
Oh yeah, I've had one very bad dating experience. Like there was one point in my life, I was this kind of person that I used to say, "Oh, I don't really want to date guys. I just want to get married when the time is around, when the time is right." Like I mean, it's not like I was in a relationship, you know. But at some point I was single, and I was like, "Okay, you know what? I'm going to be single. I'm going to enjoy being single." I met a lot of nonsense guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even want to start getting into it. But I think one that stood out to me was a guy that was trying to ask. See, I think the truth checking out her head. Was one that was trying to have to impress me. Oh God. I don't know what he had heard about me, but I'm telling you, he was trying to have to impress me. So he was asking me out and I was like, "Okay, you know what? I don't want to go out with you," but like he kept pestering me. At some point I was not like, "Okay, you know what, let's go out. I'll oblige, let's go out once." But like, be aware, this does not mean anything, okay? We are just going to a restaurant to eat.
As friends or as
someone I know, not even friends. As someone I know that is solving my life. He was not my friend. He really was not my friend. But he used to call me like every day. try to get to know me. You know those kind of things now. Some days I'll prefer, some days I will not. So that very day, we went to a restaurant, and this guy, someone had given all kind of warnings. Next thing I know, first of all, he was like, I don't know if he was trying to show hands. He was like, oh, what do you want? I'm like, oh, it was a steak restaurant. So I said, nothing, no, I'm not in the mood to order anything fancy. So I said, okay, but I should just order. I said, okay, I ordered steak. In that restaurant, one steak is like 14k, 18k, 20k.
You purposely went to that restaurant?
If you want to take me out, like, I'll go to that kind of place.
If you want to take me out, you must go all out now.
But it's not like it's not a place I'll not go with my friends on the normal day. Like, I can go there and pay for myself, you understand?
Do you know I don't advise girls to go on a date without having their money?
Honestly, always go somewhere
you can pay for.
Because you regret it so much in the end. Anyway, so this guy now ordered champagne. I did not do. He ordered champagne that was like 45k or something like that at the time. He knew, he was trying to like show that
impress you.
That he got it.
Okay.
Because I was not like, well, I don't even feel like drinking, and besides, especially not with somebody that
you're not comfortable with.
I'm not comfortable with. We came in different cars and everything, so it's not like anything would have happened. I would have still been able to drive home. But then next thing, he was like, why am I not drinking? He kept insisting that I should drink. I was like, I don't want to drink. Like, first of all, it was only like maybe 3 p.m. And then next thing I know, he gave up on the drinking. He was trying to hold my hand on the table. He was asking for a kiss. Like, I was like, God. First date. Anyway, that was just my
But do you know the reason why you found all those things awkward? Because you did not find him attractive. Yes. Probably. If it's like you found him attractive, all those things that he was doing and saying, you won't have.
Of course, I did not like it. It's not like relationship is stressful, but I was enjoying my singleness, you know. But anyway, it was such a turn off for me because I think the whole trying to touch my hand, trying to force me to drink.
It was kind of irritating.
Yes. Trying to force me to drink was just a turn off in general for me. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead, finish her brows, do her makeup, and we'll see you in the end, okay? But we want to style the hair. We want to try and give the hair a different look. Okay, so it pretty much curls really well. Like, we've never curled it before. This is our first time curling it as we got it, and it's pretty much holding the curls. So I think the hair curls really easily, which is a plus in case you want to straighten it or change the hairstyle, whatever rocks your boots.
I like it like this.
Yeah, so guys, this is the final product with no hair products on. I'm just going to add a bit of wax. Yeah. To control the flying base, but I'm much more of a fan of the hair now. Even though Toad did not want us to curl it.
No, I'm glad that you did too.
I'm glad that I did. It's much better now. So I'm going to link the company in the description box. You can check them out using the link. You can find them on Instagram. I'm going to put all their socials here on the screen. Beaufox Hair, and please patronize them. Help your girl, okay? See you guys in my next video. Bye.